So as soon as he left, of course, I took the wig out, and so now we're talking about. So I called him and I said, look, my hair is natural, and if you love me, you have to love my hair. He said, oh, but I love you, you know, it doesn't matter to me, you know, it's like, and she's probably thinking, why is she even talking about it? Because for him, he doesn't see it as a big deal, but I'm not sure he gets it. I'm not sure he gets it yet, exactly what I'm trying to talk about. So my dilemma now, is that I want to go see him sometime in June, and I would love to go with my natural hair. But I have to admit, I'm still a little nervous about what his reaction would be. I know better. I would like to say to myself that, look, if you truly, truly love me, then you would, then you would accept me as I am and love my hair, and look, because it's your hair too. But I'm a bit nervous. So right now I'm thinking, should I go with my hair, or do I just put in braids, or kinky braid or something? But honestly, I would like to go with my hair. But another thing is, I like to travel light. I'm not one of those girls who will travel and they're going away for the weekend and they pack like 10 pairs of shoes. I'm not into that at all. So I just go 2 pairs of shoes, 1 pair of shoes actually, and my running shoes, making 2, and every other thing that I need for the weekend. But if I'm going to go with my hair, it means I have to go with my conditioner, my kinky curly, blah blah blah. So but maybe what I would do is I would order kinky curly and keep it there, and get a conditioner and keep it over there at his place, so that anytime I go, I'll get to use it. But we'll see. It's still something that, but I'm not gonna put on the wig again, at least for now. I'm not against people who wear extensions. I'm certainly not against it, because but what I'm hoping that would change is people who cannot be caught dead in their hair, with their hair. It's like they feel funny. For me, I can rock my hair and I can rock any other style, that I want, and I'm still comfortable in my own skin. Well, except for this boyfriend issue. So as I do go, I'm probably going to document it and share with you guys the experience, and probably have him taped to see genuinely what he thinks about the hair. So I guess that's all I have to say about why I went natural, why I took this journey, and I'm at the point that I am. But you know what? I'm so happy I did. I've never been happier. My only regret is that I didn't know all this when I had my first BC in 2007, because I know that my hair would have gained a lot of length, if I had taken better care of it, or if I had more knowledge, like the knowledge that I do now. But it's not too late. I'm still learning more, and I'm trying to convert as many people as possible, because we need this for ourselves. We need this for our self-esteem, our community. Oh, another thing that ticked me off, I was watching videos on YouTube, and I came across one video that was talking about the beauty supply industry in the US, and 99% of let me rephrase that. The beauty supply industry in the US, according to that documentary, is being run by Koreans. And not only is it being run by Koreans, they are trying to send out, they're taking over the whole thing and taking business away from the black-owned beauty supply stores and black-owned suppliers or manufacturer of hair stuff. And what they do is, like, if for example there's this company that makes coiling irons, and they've been doing it for like forever. It's black owned, and as soon as the Koreans started to come into the business, they when their customers come into the store, they will say, oh, that is, the quality of that one is not good, but the quality of their own is better. So obviously the person who is, the consumer who is purchasing this would not really say, oh, they're just trying to get the best bargain. And that's how they've been able to, to make the customers start buying their own stuff. And it's so sad. I think the statistical thing is somewhere in Chicago, out of 10 beauty supply stores, maybe 1 is black owned, or 2 at most. I think the figure is even way more ridiculous than that. And when I watched this documentary, I was upset. I was like, are you kidding me? And most of their newsletters or their magazines are written in Korean, and their target is Black, African, and African American women. Can you imagine? So I think we should start thinking, when we go out to buy this stuff, let's start to think, because when the money enter into their community, it's not coming out of that community. Look, just think about it. I live in Canada. I don't know what it's like in the US, but I'm sure it's pretty much the same. If a Korean person needs to buy a house, he goes to a Korean real estate. Needs to buy a car, a Korean car dealer. Needs to go to a restaurant, Korean food. Needs to buy a plane ticket, Korean travel agents. Imagine, the money never goes out of that community. It stays in. It stays in. When are we going to wake up and come together as a community and do this for ourselves? Because from the documentary, what I understand is that once you call the manufacturer and you want to purchase some things, they will say, are you black? Because if you're black, they're not going to sell to you. The whole idea is to take over the whole industry, the whole market. And we are the target. We are their customers, but they will not let a black person get into the business. That's a food for thought. So when people say they're going natural, they're just not going natural because they feel like it. Going natural represents a lot of other things. Think about it. If you go natural, majority of your products you're doing yourself. You're preparing at home. You're using apple cider vinegar to rinse. You're using baking soda and warm water to rinse. At most, if you need to get a shampoo, then maybe then you go out to look for that. And then you buy things like Kinky Curly Custard, from a black-owned businesswoman, mixed shakes, and so on and so forth. Think about it. Think about it. Peace out.